Hi, Aries. Hello. Okay, let's see what Father has for you for Tuesday. Aries. Oh, we got the Queen of Cups, okay? Queen of Cups talks about just being compassionate, being nice and being kind, even when you don't really necessarily feel like it, okay? It's one of those things that you got to go easy, not only on other people, but on yourself. So today might be a day where, it could feel like a lot of rage built up or a lot of, like animosity, wanting to fight back. Fight back with love, okay? The card of the day earlier today was love. Move like a deer does, okay? Very, very softly, very, very nicely, very, very kindly, okay? Kill them with kindness, all right? With the Queen of Cups. Your hidden energy is the Moon and the Empress card. Again, like I said, go very easy on yourself. I think you got the Empress yesterday as well, too, which is like go easy on yourself. Whenever you feel stress, whenever you feel anxiety, whenever you feel fears and doubts start to creep up, it's time to really go hard on your self-care routine, whatever it is. It could be doing your hair. It could be putting on some music and doing your hair. It could be, starting to play the piano. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody play music or something in order to just kind of relax and relieve yourself. Those are self-care things too. Doing yoga isn't always just the move for most people. A lot of people find ways that are therapeutic to do things that ground them and to make them feel their self-worth go up, okay? So recharge your batteries is what I'm hearing, okay? Because your self-doubt and all of that is starting to creep in. But go easy on yourself, especially when it comes to some of the past mistakes that you may have made, okay? The Queen of Cups talks about being very intuitive. Some of the mistakes you knew about. Some of the mistakes you did and you were like, I knew better than that. But that's okay. Go easy on yourself because next time you know. And even if you don't know next time, the more and more you go through a test, the better and better you get. You don't keep failing. You don't keep failing with a 50. You don't keep failing with a 60. You know what I'm saying? Each and every time you go through a test, you get better and better and better. So give yourself credit for that better, okay? Stop doubting your decisions because of something that happened in the past, okay? Because sometimes we like to do that. When we made a decision in the past and it didn't work out, we like to say, oh, can I trust myself to even be in love? Can I trust myself to even spend this money? Can I trust myself to even make this career move? Because you may have made a bad choice in the past, which wasn't really a bad choice. It was something that you had to go through. So don't doubt yourself, okay? These fears are just illusions in your head that you're creating, okay? These fears are just doubts that you're creating within yourself, okay? So just be careful of that. As I split the deck, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Everything happens for a reason, okay? Everything truly, truly happens for a reason. And know that everything is destined to happen when it's supposed to. So just give yourself grace. That's what I have for you today. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Taurus for Tuesday. All right, Father, what do you have for Taurus for Tuesday? All right, we got the Ace of Cups. It's time that you really pour into yourself today, okay? You've been doing a lot of things for others, and don't think that that's going unnoticed. But it's time that you stop and smell the roses. Stop and have yourself a glass of wine or whatever it is. If you drink a little bit, that's it, But a glass or two. Be careful, okay? Moderation. Everything is good in moderation. But it's really, really time you stop and took care of yourself. Watch your favorite TV show. Put your feet up. Take care of you right now. I'm just here and take care of you. Love on yourself. You pour so much into everyone else. You help and help and help and help and help and help and help. I think you might have got the Ace of Cups yesterday because I remember saying this, okay? Pouring out everything into other people instead of yourself, okay? And don't feel bad when you have to do that, okay? Because we all have to recharge. Your hidden energy is the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. You could be torn between a decision when it comes to really helping someone out financially, really providing for them because you might have it together, financially. But does that mean that you have to give it? Not always, okay? Just because you're blessed don't mean you have to always give your blessings away. People, we have to understand that and know that. I know that the church talks about a lot of love for others and a lot of, helping people and things like that. But I also want you to know that sometimes God blesses you and he blesses you for you. He blesses you for the things that you've done. Not only does he give it back tenfold, but that tenfold doesn't mean go give it all away. That means enjoy sometimes some of the things that you have going on. So if you're having a decision where you're having to decide, I'm hearing that it's time to choose you. Okay, because you're torn between, do I help somebody? And this could be a kid. This could be one of your mother, father, sister, brothers. It could be somebody that, in your family that you're trying to say, hey, do I help this person? I got it. I do have it. But do I have it to give? Is the answer. I mean, it's going to answer your question. Do you have it to truly give? But the Queen of Pentacles being here, yeah, I got it. You see this lady got this money in her hand. Like, yeah, I got it. But what does that mean? Does that mean do I have to give it all away? Not necessarily, not all the time. Okay, Taurus, listen. As I split the deck, we got the Wheel of Fortune again, which is so funny because we just got that in the last reading for another sign. But the Wheel of Fortune, you know, what goes around comes around. You've spent so much on so many people, it has to come back to you. Like I said, it comes back tenfold for you. So take that blessing and use it for you. Enjoy it for you. Yes, you're a boss. Yeah, you done bossed up. Yeah, you got a little bit of coins, okay? But that doesn't always mean you have to give it away. Again, this could be anything as far as a blessing. This could be anything as far as, you know, trying to decide whether or not you want to give to somebody else or not. Trust your gut and really make sure that you're pouring into you, because what goes around comes around. You've helped people enough, okay? It's time that you really, really start to enjoy life too. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Gemini for Tuesday. All right, Gemini. Let's see. We got the Devil card. Ooh, be careful, be careful, be careful. Either you or somebody around you is absolutely draining you. You could be draining yourself, okay? Because sometimes we drain ourselves when we gamble too much. We cut our pockets open. Sometimes we drain ourselves when we drink too much. We mess around with our health and, you know, just drag and drag and dragging. So just be careful, because I am seeing somebody draining you. And if it's not you draining yourself, then it's somebody around you that's draining you, okay? Be careful of your thoughts too, because I'm just hearing that you have thoughts that are just kind of like coming up that are just like, whoa, you know, rest your mind. Your mind needs rest. You need to turn off all the noise and things like that. It's coming clear that your mind is the devil's playground and you need to rest, because all these people start influencing your mind. Your mind needs to be protected right now, because I am seeing that as well. So whatever it is, you need to just either get yourself away from something or someone who's draining you and protect your mind for sure, for sure, for sure, okay? You're very spiritual. It's time you start putting your head wraps on and stuff like that. Protect your spiritual neck. Protect your neck. I say that a lot because, I mean, even in these spiritual streets, sometimes it gets a little bit, the noise gets loud, and it's time that you really protect your intuition and things like that. Yeah, your hidden energy is the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Yeah, you're thinking too much. You're overthinking when it comes to your financial stability and your family life and things like that. You're overthinking, completely overanalyzing and overthinking some things. See, the King of Swords is just like, you know, just mind just spinning, just spinning, just spinning. And when you spin out sometimes, you know. It's almost like having a motor in something. If something constantly runs in your house, like if you're constantly running the blender and you're constantly running day and night, eventually that motor is gonna decide, hey, you know, I'm overheated, I'm hot, I'm tired, and it gives out. So just be careful, because it's either you or somebody that's draining your energy and your thought processes. Okay, so keep people from around you right now, okay? Even if it's family members or whatever, keep people from around you right now, because they got you really doubting some things that you shouldn't even be doubting, okay? As I split the deck, it could be somebody who's a lover, okay? It could be somebody, a romantic partner here that's just showing up as the devil that's draining you, okay? Be careful who you have around you. I'm just saying, they're introducing some doubts that you shouldn't have in your head, okay? They're literally introducing doubts that you shouldn't have, all right? It could be somebody talking about you or saying something crazy to you or whatever, you know, just creating doubt. Be careful. Protect your neck. And that means your mind as well. So get away from people right now. That's all I keep hearing is get away from people right now, okay, Gemini? That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Cancer for Tuesday. All right, Cancer, let's see what do we have for Tuesday. Well, we got the Six of Wands. I think you got that yesterday too. Again and again and again. Okay, the Six of Wands. I just see you having so many victories right now, you know. Even if you don't see it yet, it's coming. It's on its way. If you don't see it yet, it's on its way. But I do see that you're getting recognized for some of the things that you've been doing. And it is absolutely like making you feel good. It's empowering. It's keeping you going. It's like one of those things that's encouraging to see. Even if it's a small thing, like say you get a certificate for something, you know, even a participation certificate feels good, because it's like you acknowledge that I'm trying something different. You're acknowledging that I'm doing something new. This is the acknowledgement here, okay? Your hidden energy is the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. This is after a long time of like a lot of things happening in your household, from sadness to lots of jealousy, and I don't know that word backbiting. I don't know how to describe it to a lot of people. I don't know. I hear it a lot in the church. Backbiting. It's kind of like it's really hard for people to just, you know, be happy for you and things like that. You know, you deal with a lot of that. and the people around you. It's kind of like it's hard for them to be happy for you. They're really, really jealous of you and things like that. And it causes you to be sad because you want people that you love to be celebrating you. Okay, but don't worry, this celebration is coming. All of this love is coming. It might not come from the people that you expect it from, but it's coming from a place that you need. Again, it's encouragement after a while of just being so into so much, I don't know, backbiting. I just keep hearing backbiting and so much heartache and pain, and somebody's just putting you through the ringer, even if it's even yourself. Sometimes it's just you, putting yourself through all of these different thoughts and all of these different scenarios in your head that haven't even happened, okay? That's anxiety at its best, okay? Anxiety and then depression from something that happened in the past. Maybe you regret something or, leaving someone or something like that here. But I am seeing that there is victory. So just hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Everything will be all right. Okay, as I split the deck, we got the Hangman. Yeah, because you're not feeling it. You're not feeling like things will be all right. You just don't know yet. It's the uncertainty here, okay? But everything will be okay, okay? Just hold on. And it's so funny that I said hold on, hang in there, right? Hang in there with the Hangman. Hang in there, okay? That's what I got for you. This is something that you're doing to yourself. Like I said, the Eight of Swords. It's all about this. It's self-induced thoughts. Or like I said, it could be some family members or some people around you that just don't believe in you, which is causing those thoughts to get heavier and heavier and heavier. But hold on. Change is coming. Hang in there. That's what I got for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Leo for Tuesday. All right, Leo. Let's see, Father. What do you have for Leo? Oh, we got the Two of Wands. Okay, so you don't know which way to go right now, okay? Oh, confirmation. This could be in your career path. Excuse me. Confirmation, though. This could be your career. You don't know which way to go. This could be something where it has something to do with your relationship. I'm seeing this mainly be about your career, though. For a lot of you guys, Leo, you don't know what next project that you want to work on, or which way do you go. Like, I could do this, or I'm good at that, but I'm also good at this. And it's just kind of like you're weighing your options here, okay, on which direction you want to take this. Your hidden energy is the Seven of Cups and the Justice card. Yeah, it's like I said, you have so many options. I said weighing your options. The Seven of Cups talks about your options that you may have, okay? When it comes down to things, it's like, what do I do, And Father's asking that you just do the right thing, okay? Because the Justice card comes, you know the truth, you know the right thing to do, okay? It's something about some other options that may present itself, even when it comes to conversations with people or, projects with people or, working with people. Because I'm just seeing working, projects, career. Do the right thing. That's the way to go, okay? Because there are so many options and so many things you could do. But are they necessarily good for you to do, okay? Is it necessary for you to, like, for instance, talk, about certain things, I don't know. Is it necessary for you to tell people business? Is it necessary for you to, like, climb over somebody to get a new promotion? Is it necessary for you to, I don't know. It's a lot of things in your career that you got to ask yourself, is this necessary? Is this fair? And I said work, shut the front door. I can't make this up with the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles talks about work life, okay? Work life. Is it fair? Are you doing things in a just manner? Okay, so be careful. You might have options. You might have different ways to go about doing something. Just make sure you're doing it the right way. Okay, again, this could have something to do with a promotion or something like that, on which career path you choose or how you want to do something. Make sure you're doing it in the right way. Okay, because if not, there's a lot of conviction and a lot of consequences that come from that. Okay, justice always has to be served. Okay, so make sure you're doing the right thing. That's all I keep hearing is do the right thing, do the right thing, do the right thing. All right, because we absolutely have the Seven of Cups, which is like you might be thinking of all your options aren't good options on what to do next. All your options may not be good options, okay? So just make sure that you know, even when you're weighing your options, what you're going to do next, just make sure it's the right thing. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information truly helped and blessed. Thank you. Virgo for Tuesday. All right, Virgo. Ooh, we we got a tower coming here, okay? We got a tower coming, but that's okay because towers only come to just show you some things that just kind of are weak spots in your life, okay? If this is a relationship, it's kind of like it needed to happen that way, okay? If this is like a job situation, it needed to happen. This is to get you the best thing, okay? Sometimes we see tower moments and tests as, oh my gosh, the world is like on fire, and it might feel like it at the time, okay? So this could feel like, oh my gosh, things are just crumbling all around me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But the good part about not knowing what to do is that you let go and you let God. At that point, you don't have no choice, okay? And that's what Father a lot of times is trying to lead us to understand, that we have free will, yes, but a lot of things we just need to let go and have faith, okay? So that's where your faith is tested, and you have to really just trust that the process is going to end with you having more than you ever even imagined, ever even dreamed of, okay? So with that being said, just trust the process, trust what's going on in your life, let things go if it needs to go, okay? Let things go. I know it's hard to say, easier said than done. I just went through my own test. Easier said than done, but let things go if it needs to go, okay? Your hidden energy is the King of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, this is going to kind of hurt. It could be something to do with your business or something to do with a masculine here who is very, I don't know, it looks like he's kind of angry or something like that. I mean, King of Wands energy is always kind of fiery and kind of like, firm and things like that. But whatever it is, okay, Virgo, it looks like it's going to make you kind of sad about it. And that's okay, because you can cry it out without like feeling bad about it, okay? So don't feel bad about crying it out when things crumble. It's okay to be sad over a loss, whatever the loss may be. Could be a loss of a relationship, like I said. Could be a loss of, a car, or a loss of a job or something like that. Whatever it is, let it go, because you're going to get better anyways. You got to let that stuff clear out. When you ask Father for a couch, you can't just be crying over the fact that he has to remove this one. He has to remove this one and upgrade you to the next one. You can't have both of them in the house. You gotta pick one. So he's trying to upgrade you to the best part. So just know that you'll get there to the best part. As I split the deck, yeah, this is the time to just continue to look at yourself, work on yourself. With the Eight of Pentacles here, just continue to work on yourself, all right? Don't pay attention to the things that are going on around you. Focus on the inside of you. Focus on the inside of you. And I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm hearing like eat better, drink better, drink more water and things like that. Focus on yourself, okay? And your own work and stuff like that. Focus on you. If this has to do with your job, focus on your own business endeavors and things like that, and the ideas that may be coming right now, okay? Focus on you. Focus on yourself. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Libra for Tuesday. Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities come here. Ace of Pentacles. I love the new opportunities, but understand that these are opportunities. These are financial opportunities. Opportunities are not always money in hand. Ace of Pentacles, it's like, it's just, do you want to take this offer? Okay, so you could have an offer. It could be a job offer. It could be somebody offering you something, offering you like, hey, do you want to make a little money doing this? Hey, do you want to make a little money doing that? Be careful though, because I always say all offers aren't good offers. It's almost like, hey, I got a little time. Do you want to run this package up the road? You don't know what's in the package. It could be some drugs, could be some anything. And now you want to give me $20,000 for it? No, you know what I'm saying? All opportunities. Good opportunities. I feel like somebody in the comments is going to be like, nah, I don't know about that. Just let me run that pack up the street. Oh my gosh. All jokes aside, all opportunities are not good opportunities, y'all. Okay. Hidden energy for you, Libra. It's the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. You might be feeling like you're losing control when it comes to your finances right now. You could be taking some financial hits, some financial losses. But this is just a good opportunity for you to start budgeting a little better. That's it. Okay, when you take financial losses, you just budget a little better. Okay, you could have taken some losses or feeling like you're going to take some losses or something like that with the Five of Pentacles. But this is just budgeting a little better. Okay, so what? You got to eat sandwiches for a week, or eat, pack of noodles for a week or whatever. You got to do what you got to do, because it helps you budget better. It helps you recognize your spending habits and how to scale back. Because I've been hit before financially. I'm not saying this out of some, without experience. I know what it feels like, and I know that you just need to, you got to do what you got to do in order to, get where you're going, all right? And that means sometimes you can't go out because you don't have the gas money, or you can't do whatever because you don't have the finances. It's okay. It's okay to just understand that you can't do everything, but you can do as much as you can, all right? All right. With the Emperor card, there's definitely more discipline needed when it comes down to your finances. Okay. Like I said, with the Emperor, it comes as just like structure, discipline, like somebody just to govern you and tell you, no, you can't do that. Yes, you can do that. You know, like I just feel like it's just really strong on budget here. But don't worry, new financial opportunities are going to present themselves. Just keep having the faith. Keep thinking about it, wishing about it, hoping on it, and it will happen for you. Okay, Libra? As I split the deck, we got the Six of Pentacles, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need some financial help, okay? Six of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving money, okay? And in this case, I feel like you might be in need here. And it's okay to be in need and ask for some money, okay? Ask the people that you trust, ask the people that love you, and say, hey, you know, I'm in a really bind, and I understand. You know, you don't even have to go into what you need the money for, anything. You know, the right people will give because you've given to them, or you've helped them, or you know, we pour into each other. It's a cycle, energy for energy. Scorpio for Tuesday. All right, Scorpio, let's see, Father, what do you have for Scorpio? We got the Five of Swords. Woo, 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 woo. Be careful of people. 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 Somebody in your energy just hates you. Oh my gosh, you got a hater. You got a big hater right now, Scorpio. Be careful of people, all right? Somebody's watching you. And not in a good way, not out of admiration. These people are watching you because they see what you got. It's nice. Why can't I have? Why can't you get up and work? That's how I feel. I mean, that's just me. That's my own flesh talking. Okay, that's not me channeling. Let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. But somebody's watching you, Scorpio. I'm seeing somebody absolutely like, you know, watching you in a very negative light, because they want what you have. It could be a relationship that you have. It could be careful of the advice that you take from friends and family members on your relationships, or advice, period. You know, they could be watchful of your money. They could be watching you because of your career choice and like you're doing something that they can't do or they've never done or something like that. Be careful on what you speak, okay? Because everybody doesn't need to know every move that you make, okay? This includes online posting, okay? Be careful of the things that you post, because everybody is not going to celebrate your new promotion. Everybody's not going to celebrate your new relationship. Everybody's not going to celebrate your new car. Be careful. Okay, Scorpio, your hidden energy is the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, okay? Yeah, this has a lot to do with, you know, family talking. I see family talking here. I see people talking, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of family that just, all your family members, even though, like the closest ones are not always the good ones, you know, even if it's your cousin, your first cousin, even if it's your uncle, your auntie, you know what I'm saying? It's somebody in your energy that does not like what you're doing right now because they wish they could be you. Eight of Wands talks about communication, and this communication is coming from family members right now, okay? Eight of Wands talks about all the changes and the cool stuff that's happening in your life, and the communication that comes afterwards, the backlash, the people that just want to talk, the people that just want to say things, you know what I'm saying? With the Ten of Pentacles, they see your money flowing in. They see the things happening for you. They see the stability that you're creating. And look how you winning, and this person's like, It's almost like they walking by you and whispering underneath their breath, bitch. Like, y'all know I don't cuss when I'm channeling, but that's funny. I heard that very loud. Even though it was like a mumble, it was like, okay, just mad. Three of Cups. Yep, this is family and friends. Be careful, man. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't no real one, okay? Be careful, okay? That's all I can say. This is just a warning. This is not to scare or invoke any type of fear. I have to put that disclaimer because I hate when, you know, people get on these apps and talk like that. I just... Sagittarius for Tuesday. All right, Sagittarius, let's see, Father, what do you have? Nine of Cups. Woo! Wish fulfillment. Things come true. You've been wishing and hoping and praying on something. I feel like good news is on the horizon. Good news is coming. It's something that you've been wanting and wishing for and praying for. And like you're just like, this is it. This is it. I feel the excitement. You know what I mean? Sagittarius, this is it. This is it. Maybe you got something approved. It could be something small, as like something as small as like overtime approved. It could be something as small as like a little bump in your pay, you know, like maybe even a dollar raise, whatever, 25-cent rate, 50-cent rate, whatever. This is it. This is it. This is it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing something small be so like meaningful. You know what I mean? Getting the recognition that you deserve or something like that. Maybe you've been nominated for something, or, you know, you've been putting in work for something, even getting a phone call about a job or something. This is it. I just keep hearing, this is it. This is it. Okay, your hidden energy is the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. Yeah, because everything else has not been what you wanted. So you're finally getting something that you want. You've been sad or upset about something that you haven't been getting. It's like everybody's been giving you this or that or whatever. You like that? I don't want that. Nope, I don't want that. I don't want that either. I don't want that either. It could even be a relationship. Like, I don't want that. Nope, nope, nope. I'm seeing that. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want that. And then finally you're like, this is it. Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Because let me show you these two cards. The Four of Cups is like, no thank you. And the Five of Cups is like, you know, I'm sad about it. I don't want that. I do not want that. No, thank you. But this is it. This is like finally, okay? I'm just saying finally. Finally, this happened to me right in front of my face. That's so funny. Split the deck, the High Priestess. You knew this was coming. You didn't give up on this, okay? That's why you rejected everything else. Okay, this is an offer. This could be an offer for, you know, a relationship. This could be, I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying you were like, I knew all along that I would get this. That's why I'm like, no to that, no to that. Even like I'm seeing something as simple as like, okay, I'm picking out a car. Like, I don't want that color. I don't want that color. Nope, I don't want that one. Or an apartment. Like, no. Or a house. Nope, 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 nope. Because I know what I want. You just know what you want, okay? That inner knowing is absolutely there with the High Priestess. So you know what you want. And it's like, finally, this feels so good I could cry. Like, oh, my gosh. Finally. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Capricorn for Tuesday. All right, Father, let's see what we have for Capricorn for Tuesday. Capricorn. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Somebody's coming in fast, okay? Woo! Woo, okay, this person absolutely wants to take you out, or maybe you want to go out with them. We got the Chariot and the Knight of Cups. They're like, hey, let's go out. Let's go for drinks. Let's go on a date. Let's do something, you know. Even if you're in a relationship, this is somebody saying like, hey, put your shoes on. Let's go. You hungry? I'm just seeing somebody saying, you know, like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's get in a car. Because I'm just seeing somebody with the car. Like, the Chariot card just talks about this car. And it's so funny because this man is in a car for real. Like, the illustration on these cards be so funny to me. But anyways, yeah, I'm seeing somebody wants to take you out. And they're absolutely serious about it. They're serious. They're determined to take you out. It's not like, hey, we're going to make... I mean, they could even be, like, talking about making plans on this day, okay? They could be like, hey, let's make plans for the weekend. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, they ready. This isn't somebody that's just like, you know, dragging their feet when it comes to you. This person absolutely wants to date you. They want to take you out. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands and the World card. Yeah, this is after completing some kind of cycle that you had. Keep going and kept going and kept going in. And this is somebody who's saying, look, we're not even... This is somebody who's moving different. They're not going to, like, keep you waiting. They're not going to keep you waiting by the phone. This is somebody who's saying, like, look, I'm serious about you. You've learned lessons about that kind of stuff in the past, okay? And with the Ace of Wands, they have some ideas on what they want to do. They have good intentions. These are intentions. This person is intentional with you, okay? I'm seeing somebody super intentional because Ace of Wands talks about having ideas and, you know, new things. And they're just kind of like, they're probably already planning something in their head on what they want to do with you, you know, in a good way. Not like in a sexual way. I don't want nobody's head to go their way because sometimes people, you know, I don't know why the world's so freaked out, but hey, let me bring you back if you went that way. No, we're talking like this person absolutely knows what to do with you when it comes down to like what they want to do in life. Like, okay, when they saw you or something like that, it sparked their interest. Like, I can see myself taking them to do this, and I can see myself taking that, you know. And if you're in a relationship, this person is like, yeah, like I know what they like to do. Let's do that, you know. Kind of energy or whatever. Very, very, very super intentional. As I split the deck, Seven of Wands. Yeah, they don't play about you. They do not play about you at all. They do not play about you, okay? With the Seven of Wands, they're ready to come to your aid and rescue if need be, because they do not play about you. They absolutely see what they see and they want what they want. And it's a wrap. That's it. That's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Aquarius for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Aquarius? Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are starting to turn around in your favor, okay? Even if you don't feel like it, things are really, the tables are turning, okay? The tables are turning, but I'm hearing they're turning slowly. I'm seeing something like, I'm not seeing a wheel like on a wall. I'm seeing like a table, like, and it's just like slowly but surely, it's about to be your turn. Does that make sense? It's like one of those, what do they call that thing in the middle of the table where they put food around it and you spin it as you go, like, like, oh, you want the potatoes? Okay. And then you spin it. It's called a Susan something. I don't know. You guys look it up. I don't know what it's called, but it's one of those things where it's like the food is like, in different compartments and you spin it to different places, but people are eating this already and you want that over there, but you got to wait your turn. It's almost your turn. That's what I'm seeing here, Aquarius. That's amazing. I love that. It's almost your turn. Your hidden energy is the Star card and the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're hoping. You hoping and you praying that it's almost my turn because you've been praying about this for a while. Like, I'm telling you, praying. Prayed and cried is what the song Stand by Donnie McClurkin. He says, after you've done all you can, you just stand. Because he's like, I prayed and cried. That's all you've been doing, man. It's praying and crying and making sure that, like, you just keep your focus, okay? I'm just seeing that a lot of things have been happening in your life, but it's almost your turn. The tables are turning. Okay? Don't have no fear. With the Seven of Cups here, you could be having dreams about this as well. Dreams or, what do you call those, visions and stuff? You see what you want right now. You absolutely see what you want, okay? And you know that it's coming. It's almost your turn, and I'm talking about food. Look at that. Look how Father be really, really showing y'all. I'm telling y'all what I'm seeing, and I'm trying to show y'all with the cards what I'm seeing. And he's like, it's almost your turn. Look, keep thinking about what you want here because it's almost your turn, all right? They're almost going to say, okay, you up next. What do you want? So just keep the faith, okay? Keep the faith, and it's okay to cry through this, okay? Whatever you're going through, it's okay to cry through it. Just understand that be encouraged because it's almost your turn. Be encouraged. No matter what's going on, he'll make it all right. Amen. Okay, anyways, let me not get too churchy. I feel you. Y'all, it's almost your turn. So keep the faith, okay, Aquarius? That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Pisces for Tuesday. All right, Father, let's see, Father, what do you have for Pisces for Tuesday? Pisces, we got the Nine of Pentacles. You just want to be alone today, okay? Enjoy some of your time to yourself. Enjoy some of your money. Enjoy some of the things that you like to do. Take yourself out on a date. Take yourself shopping. Or maybe even just sitting in front of the TV and watching TV all day. Doing what you like to do. Watching what you like to watch. You could be around people a lot, and this is your time to just enjoy you right now, okay? The Nine of Pentacles means, just enjoying. Stop and smell the roses, okay? You might spend a lot of time with a lot of people and doing a lot of things for a lot of people and all of these things and all of these things and all of these things. Nope, it's all about you today, okay? So when I say that, I say Tuesday is all about you. Tuesday is all about you. Make sure you take that time out because I feel like at some point, if you don't take the time to just for it to be all about you, you're going to go insane, all right? You're going to lose your mind. You might lose it on somebody. You know how people pop off this because the kettle has gotten too hot and never came off the stove and it's just piping and poof, it pops. So you need time to yourself right now, okay? It's okay to have time to yourself. Even if you have a significant other or, some best friends or whatever the case may be, it's okay to spend time alone, okay? Your hidden energy is the High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be, you just in routine, but make sure your routine includes you today. You know that you need this. You know that you need time to just gather yourself right now. You know you need time to just slow down for a second. Make world stop. Stop your own world. Like the outside world and stuff like that. World stop right now. Because you need it, okay? You need things to kind of slow down for you. And as I split the deck, we got the Hierophant. Yeah. Even if it's like the Hierophant talks about, like spiritual, religious purposes, spending time with God. It's not always about meditating and going within. It's about sometimes, being devout and spending time with God. And God lives in you. So in order to spend time with God, you need to be by yourself in order to spend time with God. Okay? So yeah, anyways, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this information helped and blessed. Definitely, and you feel that you need this time alone. Even if it, even if you have to tell somebody that you love, a mom, dad, sister, brother, significant other, that you need time alone. You need this time alone. Whether it's to do absolutely nothing. You don't need an excuse either. You know what I'm saying? Again, you could be watching TV, watch what you want to watch, do what you want to do for a second because you're about to lose your mind if you don't. Breathe. That's what I have. Okay. Thank you.